Health literacy is something that we all need to be aware of and to be literate, and which simply means understanding what kind of services, medical services, are available to you, where they're located, and how we can get to them.
As a nurse, it's my responsibility to help my patients understand and to know that they are able to understand information so that they're able to take care of themselves.
Speak at a patient's level of education and speak at their level of knowledge in a way that they understand what's going on with their health. If we throw out terms that they've never heard or that they don't have any idea what the term means, we're not helping explain what's going on with them, and then they can't be a partner in their care.
I think it is a common problem. I think that we assume people understand. I think people will nod their heads, they'll always nod their heads and say, yes, yes, I get it, versus, no, I don't understand that, please re-explain.
So that thing was confused to me and was a little embarrassing.
They have the specialist, the special word. Sometimes I can understand the doctor and the nurse to talking about.
I've seen several cases where we throw out terms to people and they nod and look like they understand what we're talking about, but the next visit they had the next visit it's obvious to us that they had no idea what we were talking about at the visit prior.
Health literacy is not an issue that is just for written material. It can affect anybody at any level of education. It can affect anybody at any level of income. So it could be a coworker, it could be your neighbor, it could be someone from a business, it could be your patient.
After the surgery was good, so the doctor told me a few things and I need to do, and I tried to explain the person in the pharmacy, and she don't understand too much, and even I give to her the directions. So I talked to the nurse again, and she said she told me again, keep the dressing there for 48 hours. And that point was the embarrassing for me, because I thinking she talked about dress, when people dress in clothes.
Almost a year ago now, I fell and ended up breaking my left wrist. It was a small bone that doesn't heal well, so after I let it go for 8 weeks without doing anything about it, I finally went into an orthopedic surgeon to get it looked at, and then had to have surgery on it. And one of the things that I noticed, and it was very obvious to me, was that is the amount of material that we give out to patients and the amount of just verbal material that we give to patients that, you know, likely is absolutely not understood, because some of the stuff that I was told I didn't understand.
One day when I was at home,
Yeah.
Amy called me,
Yeah,
and she said, Carol,
yeah,
Jackson is in the hospital.
yeah,
Will you come?
yeah,
And I said, yes, what's wrong with Jackson?
yeah.
And she said, please come. The doctor might have to cut off Jackson's leg.
Oh yeah. Amy called because it's hospital, because we don't know inside, and doctor sometimes many doctor.
I went to the hospital. And when I got to the hospital, I talked to the nurses, and they were very helpful, and they said, you talk to Amy and Jackson.
Yeah.
And Amy said that the hospitalist might have to cut off your leg. But she didn't want the hospitalist to cut off your leg because the hospitalist was the man who took care of the grounds at the hospital. And the hospitalist was the person who mowed the lawn and took care of the building. And she wanted a doctor.
Problem in my knees. I got Ross in my bones.
Oh, you do? Do you take medicine for it?
Yeah, I'm taking medicine. I'm taking a shot for my knees.
Okay.
Sometimes I can't even walk.
Wow. Do you ever have trouble taking the medicine?
Sometimes I hate to take medicine. I take so much.
Do you? What do you take?
I don't know the name of them right now.
You struggle with reading, right?
Mm-hmm.
When you have an appointment with a doctor, how do you know when your appointment is?
My daughter called me and tell me.
Okay, so you rely on your daughter to tell
She
you.
helped me.